What's happening, people? Welcome to Music Monday. Music Monday it is. And today in the skillet we are going to be talking about a tune I wrote for Coyote called Ruse. So what is a ruse? A ruse is an act or an action that is intended to deceive. Most everybody probably already knows that. So this song really is about wishful thinking. And a lot of times, wishful thinking in relationships or a new situation you might get into where you tend to look at things through rose colored glasses or blinders and you only see what you want to see. Now, you tack deceit on top of that, and you really have the recipe for a disaster. So here we go. Let's talk about this song, Ruse. It all happened. So Charleston is hot in July. So it was 20 years ago. This is about a band show at Party at the Point at Patriots Point in Mount Pleasant. We were playing there. There's a big sand, kind of like a sitting volleyball area out there. Not volleyball, but it was sandy. Had a big stage set up. And they would do these concert series out there during the summer. We played a couple of them, and this was a particular summer that we did it in July. I think about this particular show. I think I was 30. I don't know, 36 or 35 years old, somewhere in there. I remember when I pulled into town, I had a premonition that I was going to meet someone. I wasn't sure the extent of what it was going to be, but I was keenly aware that I was. A strong premonition. So in the course of this song, so premonitions come true, but you only see what you want to. All right, so let's get into the lyrics of this song, because it really is about wishful thinking or looking at situations through rose-colored glasses and only seeing what you want to see. And that is so easy to do, especially in relationships when you're at the beginning of them. You're kind of in the honeymoon phase or the infatuation phase, whatever you want to call it. But, a lot of times you're not really seeing things for what they truly are. So this all happened. This all is set up to a girl I ended up meeting and ended up marrying for a long time. That ended in a complete disaster, which I won't get into, but that's kind of what this whole song is about, is really just seeing things for what's truly there. And that being said, I want to dive into that second verse, because to me the most impactful part of the whole thing is in that second verse. It says, only a few times did I ever get a feeling that stuck around long enough to care. And this is the part I really want to get to. And I don't trust myself to recognize the difference between what I want and what's really there. Okay, back to that whole concept of wishful thinking, looking at it through rose-colored glasses, only seeing what you want to see, especially at that particular time. And you can convince yourself of about anything if you really want to do it. Doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the situation or what it is or what's going to come out of it, but you can certainly try, and I don't think we can help it. Sometimes it just happens. So that's what this song is about. It's about kind of, realizing you kind of got deceived in a situation, for lack of a better way to put it, and it's kind of about, sure, you can have these premonitions and they come true, but just make sure you're seeing them for what they really are and not what you hope they're going to be, because that's two very, very different things. And that's also kind of about moving on, and when it rains, I'm going to the bridge, ties into that. When it rains, I'm going outside to hear the sounds of revelry. Going out to party, even if it's in the rain. I'm going to close that book sitting on the nightstand and find the joy you stole from me. So, it is kind of a serious song about a serious topic that, happens to 50% of relationships. And sometimes you can feel like you kind of got played in it, or, whatever your role was in it, it happens. It's okay. We move on, we do the best we can. For you guitar players, I do like to show a little bit about, how I play this. This kind of got that kind of country rock feel to it. Easy song. First of all, it's in Dad-Gad tuning, which is when you take both E's and drop them to D, and then you take your B string and drop it to A. That being said, K pull it on the second fret in Dad-Gad, and you play in the D position, what puts it in the key of E. So your song's in E, it's E, B, and F sharp minor. So that opening lick, alright, so it's in E, B, F sharp minor, E. Alright, so I'm doing a walk down when you're in that D position and you're walking on the 5th fret G string to the B, and then you're taking your D string and you're rolling it up, so it goes like this. sharp minor, E. And that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to show you for now. I'll do a guitar tutorial on this one if anybody wants me to and break it down a little more. It's a fairly easy song to play. The biggest trick's in that again. It's capoed on second fret, so once you get that part, you're going to be on your way. All right, so there you go for Music Monday, a song I wrote for Coyote called Ruse. It's on the link there. By all means, go listen to it, and please share it. Follow the band if you're not doing so, because we got a lot of new music coming. And that's what's in the skillet for Music Monday, and as Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story, and you do.